Okay, what's going on, guys? This is Lui Beats here, bringing you with another video tutorial on how I make my beats on FL Studio. I'm gonna try to go with Slim Richard's a request here where he said that he wanted to excuse me, what I do on my beats. So we're just gonna go in. I'm gonna demonstrate to you guys preview here. And sorry you guys don't see my face no more. I'm doing it because of CPU storage. Okay, so I know you guys kind of miss a face over here, but it's gonna be like this for not too long. So you guys will be able to see me sometime soon again. But for now, follow my voice. Okay, so like right around here, when you hear kind of this like reverse lead type feeling, right there. What I basically did when I had this on MIDI, like right around the bar area here, where your numbers are at. All right. So what I did after that was I hit this slice button or icon and just slice it down like that. Okay. And when once you've done that, go ahead and delete it. Okay. Once you've done that, okay, you can just choose an area like from here again and double click to get rid of the highlighted area here and redo it again and just go close to like 3 or 4 bars. Okay, so then hold control and click and drag, left click and drag, bam. And you'll only have this highlighted on whichever instrument you're playing at. Okay, it's just this one. What you want to do after that, once you have this highlighted, you're going to want to go to File, Export, Wave, and just anywhere, I guess, save it. Okay, so once you do that, you guys know the routine. Sampler, folder, and then just find wherever you saved it. Basically, like for instance, mine would be like in the music folder where my desktop's at. You open it up and you'll first off have it like this. Don't hit reverse, because if you hit reverse, you're still gonna end up with this WAV file. See, see how this just starts like that? It didn't hit reverse. So just go ahead on there and hit reverse if you want. If you just want the WAV file exported on here. Okay, try to look for that spot of where it's at. So like I would think it would kind of start from here if I reverse that. So then just go right along here and unclick these if you haven't, because then it's not gonna cut. It's only gonna slow it down. Okay, so just go ahead and cut this down to where you think it's at. Then you would have something similar to this. Okay, mean, it's close enough, but this is just a demonstration, you know, just to not waste a whole lot of time on try to get this right, you know, guys. So we're just gonna be moving along now. So that's what I managed to do on here with that effect that you guys heard earlier, right on the verse here. Okay. So then, yeah, oh yeah, and just a quick reminder tip here on what I essentially did was I was essentially on key with every instrument. So like on here, you know, we were on F major key, you know, and same with our pads here, F major. See that? Bam. Same up here. And also with the 808. The kick too, I think. Quickly check on what no region it's at. Oh, and it's F minor, which isn't too bad, I guess, you know. So what we're gonna do is we have F minor there and the kick right here. Move this up to F. I know these brass shots here are at like A B and AC. Oh yeah, I also pitched it down. And same with this one too. I actually went 3/4 down. I could have sworn that was like a G key I got, you know. So now we're curious to find out what kind of note this is playing at. Once again, you know, highlight the part that you want to be exported. Okay. It's like from here to there. Okay. And make sure that you only have right clicked on here so you can only solo the whole thing. So file, export, wave to brass shots. And then go to add one sampler. And then hit edit. Once you've opened it, then what is this thing called? This little flag. And scroll down to detect pitch regions. Surprisingly, it's still at A, so what about this one though? I'm curious about this one. I'm just gonna override it because I know that the other one was A major. So override it, whatever, just to make this quicker. Okay. Start. Okay. So then just want to go to sampler again. Open up a folder. Look for the file. Hit edit. Right click and hit edit. And then you'll see Edison. Hit this flag. Check pitch regions. B. So, you know, if you guys have any questions on what else I should be be giving you guys tips on, please leave a comment below. Like I said, I tried doing this video for Slim Richard, and um, I'm just trying to follow along with anything that I could essentially help with, So as far as just making a beat from scratch, it's just all in what you think sounds good, okay? And yes, of course, using the latest presets, VSTs, and all that good stuff. It's essential, So start collecting, your guys' arsenal basically, and just try to rock it out, guys. Um, what I basically used for this on the third melody was silent, okay? After this, all I just did was just hit this uh, envelope A on here and go up, just start messing with the attack, and that's what I did, just so it could sound less plucky and more um, feathery, I guess you can say. In the mixer, what I added was, when it was on Melody 3, was just Maximus, and just all in general, like when you open it up, these settings should look something like this or whatever, but I generally had it like that, and hit solo and go to the low band, and just basically dropped all of this up there, and went more towards where the sound kind of just started distorting in a way. So I'll have it here. Okay. And just with the settings that Nexus has with delays and cutoff, which I haven't really fully understood all of this stuff over here, and yeah, for the most part, you see delay, sustain, and release there. Just basically some of the basics that I kind of use also, it's just with all these volume knobs, I guess you can say. Moving on, 808s, or wait, let's go with sweeps here. So this was all down like this, and try to cut as much frequencies as much as I could just with this, basically, because it was just too sudden, wanted it to have like a starting point of where it's gradually gaining more momentum. All right, so that's what I did here on these little knobs on the first, and there were two of them. Oops, there's two of them, You see that? So oh, glitchiness, I hate glitchiness. I'm gonna delete this now. even get rid of silence to save the CPU freaking madness. Okay, so what I did after this was just with some instruments or some wave files like this riser, I guess you can say. Is it channel 13? It's gotta be channel 13. Okay. Where are my samples? My beautiful samples. Snap 1, snap 7. Okay. After that, okay guys, was all I did was just click, hold, and drag some of these mixer presets onto FL Studio. Onto the mixer here, and even gave it a little bit more of some EQing and turning down some reverb or delay, or I think it was just these two in general. And yeah, that's all that I basically did. Same with the perk, and then just started leveling these out. Like I said, I'm just going through a quick rundown. I'm not trying to like keep going like for every little thing that I did here. Invest in some of these things, and like this stuff right here. Like I'll guarantee you it'll just boost your productions a lot. And even more with like sample kits that that are dedicated to make trap music samples, like 808s and snares. It's really cool. It's really cool, man. Support them, guys. If you guys ever get a chance to like get anything good for for free, or any kind of cost that you think is profitable and be of good use. So shout out to the producer plug out here. So yeah, most of my samples that I use came from the plain pack from the producer plug, and then of course go along with presets here for the mixer. For your instruments, yeah, just selected which one it was. And usually when I'm mixing down the instruments, I like the kick to be kind of leveled out to where the 808 is, and not so much with the snare. So if you guys listen, look at these two volumes, snare and the 808. So just kind of level that down. And with the punchy kick, if I see where it's at on the 808, on which number it's at, I'll match it with the kick, basically. So that's like at 9. And I think that's okay. And also because what I did with the 808 was I added like an attack time to to where I think the kick is gonna perfectly just hit this little pouch. Like I like to see this like as a pouch for your kick, you know. Like you have a pouch right here for when your kick hits, and then your 808 starts like around that kind of time region to where your kick is at, you know. So I usually go like point 0.4, type in the the value. It's like 0.04. Yeah, 0.04 is what I usually, you know, go to. And yeah, that's another tip I wanted to share with you guys. Um, like I said, hit me up with some questions if you guys have any questions. So like I said, if you guys have any questions, comment below and let me guys know, you know. So again, you know, this video goes out to Slim Richard. Hope this is kind of some useful information. And yeah, let's keep on rolling. So I think now we're just gonna assume that we're ready to master. Okay, we think our art is finally there, and you know we have the perks and everything set to go. These laser beams. Oh, exactly. Oh yeah, last thing on the perks that I wanted to show you guys. What I think what these arrows mean, I mean, this is how I'm just gonna simplify it down to the T for you guys, okay? It's kind of like hooking this on to like a certain instrument, and the little green button represents the volume that it can cut between the instrument and the perk. For example here, see that? It just makes the sound like more prominent in the mix. But after you do that with every instrument, like for instance, if it's every instrument, you'll notice that you can't click on here because that's what you've hooked up already, you know, if you can understand that, guys. So yeah, that's what I think that this is for, which is pretty damn fucking cool. Like I said, you know, I never thought FL Studio would be such a user-friendly software because, I mean, I try to learn as much as I can. Don't see I'm just fucking slacking off or fucking. So once you think you're ready to export your mix into mastering, you're just gonna, like I said, always export your WAV file instead of MP3. Okay, because WAV file is just the way to go. It takes more I think it's memory or megabytes than MP3s, because MP3s have like a lower quality. I mean, overall it sounds the same, but it's just a quality overall. So WAV, and I think I have it on here. Final. We're just gonna overwrite this. 32-bit float, 512 point sync. Start. Okay guys, so